Runtime, runtime.
It's the Runtime Travelers.
Hey, seriously, what we watching today?
Hey, yo. What up, y'all? It's your boy Anton, aka Son. I'm along with my guy, my partner, Jay Camp, and we
Yes,
are the
indeed.
Runtime Travelers. Um, you know what it is. We talk TV, film, entertainment in general, but that's what we locking in on. Today we have an action-packed show. Talk a little Marvel. Definitely got Peacemaker down the pipeline. We will discuss kind of the name change. If you've been here before and you've seen us before, this is a new name, so we want to give you the vision behind it. And we're also going to tap in back into the Marvel zombies, man, because we got a burning question that we want to try to tackle together on air when we get to it. All right. J Camp, how you doing today, my boy?
I'm good, man. It's damn near may as well say it's Friday. So
Yeah, it's my Friday for
I'm
sure.
so glad this weekend. It's been a long week for those that got to
Uh-huh.
work a 9 to 5, like me. It's been one of them ones. So I'm looking forward to
Mm-hmm.
some football this weekend, both college and NFL. Some
Right.
movies. I'm gonna really tap in this weekend. I'm a chill. I'm a all the way chill out this weekend, man. So I'm excited, man.
No doubt, no
What's
doubt,
good your
man.
way though?
Can't call it, bro. You just talking about Friday. Today is my Friday. You heard? Today is my Friday, so it's a good day. You
He
heard?
was
But
like, I
nah,
don't mean to rub it in and everything, but it's
it is
Friday.
what it is out here, man. It's my Friday, so it's all smiles from ear to ear. No doubt, man. But no, it's always good to get in and pop in for another show. Keep the streak going, man. We're trying to stay consistent with you guys. It's very hard when you got, a life. Let's just say that. We have a life, full families, stuff like that. So
Factuals.
it's hard to get this stuff going all the time. But we're here. Oh, I'm glad you guys showing up. Look, got Mama Bear already in the building. That's where I just saw her. Heck yeah. What
What's
up, Mama
good, Mama
Bear?
Bear? We was just
Chilling.
talking about some
Yeah.
food. We was just talking about food.
Well, yeah. No
Some
doubt.
Thai and some Jamaican. She had me
Mm.
really wanting some Thai too when he was talking about some Thai food, man.
You know what? I've only had Thai food once, and to be honest, I don't even know if it was really Thai food. It just tastes like, um, what we call Chinese food here.
Asian.
That's what it just tastes like. But you know what the crazy part is? I'm talking about is C Ray. C Ray and his mom had cooked up
Mm.
one time. She's from the land of
Ah, that's right.
Thailand, of
That's
course.
right.
So
She's from
yeah,
Thailand.
that's the only time I've ever
Facts.
had it. It was on fire though. I remember the spices
Listen,
being
man, they
blazing.
spices. Man, they spices be right. Mama Bear know too. I mean, you get them good
Hmm.
spices. Cause I like spicy food, so this
Yeah, I do too a
right on
little bit. I
brand
mean,
for me.
it's certain levels,
That is
I
bomb.
mean, when
That
when
is
your
bomb
nose
too,
start
Mama Bear.
dripping and all that, that's when it's a little too hot. That's what my wife likes. Was it Thai red chicken curry? Never had it, but listen, I
I've
just
had it,
discovered
and
a little Thai spot around the corner from me that I want to try anyway. So
it's
I'm
raw
about to see if they
business. Yeah,
got
you
that.
might want to slide in there, man. Like I was telling Mama Bear, like we got the there's a Thai spot right around the crib from right around the corner from me.
Uh huh.
They got like a little quiet room that's like traditional. It's like traditional Thai. Like they got like the pillows. It's like a real
Right.
small table. Like you got to sit on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Mm,
you got your chopsticks, and you can't do no talking in there. Like it's real like
that's dope though. I like that. Real
traditional
traditional.
Thai.
That's ill. I couldn't do it myself, man. My brother can barely
Nah,
sit
nah.
Indian style these days. I ain't flexible no more or
I
ever been
struggled.
really, but it'd
I
be tough
struggled
for
because
me
I
to
had
eat
some
like
yak
that.
at my table too. Yeah, I struggled. Keeping
That's
my mouth
hilarious.
shut.
No doubt. All right, man. Well, before we get into the show, like always, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Like the like button if you do like the content. We would appreciate it.
Notification
Share it with a
bell, all
friend
that.
and keep all this stuff moving forward. your kindness and sharing and all that. That's our advertisement because we broke. We don't have advertising dollars, so it's you guys,
Mhm.
no doubt. All right, man. Let's get into our first topic of the day, man.
Mhm.
Oh boy. So Marvel loses a 2027 release date. Um, which don't seem like a big deal. It doesn't seem like it on the surface, but it's
2027 is
kind of
already a long
crazy.
ways away.
Yeah. But what this really does is it only gives us three theatrical releases in the next 3 years, basically.
That's
Up until 2028, we get
that's
three
tough.
movies. That's crazy
That's
work.
tough coming off.
It doesn't seem right. I mean, now
Yeah.
that let me not go crazy with just saying that because Marvel is still giving us content. Disney Plus,
Oh
there's
yeah.
I don't know how many shows, maybe like five or six shows. I had them all written down, but yeah, we have plenty of material for the most part. But there's nothing like a theatrical release. And 3 years, we get three movies.
Mhm.
They weren't lying when they said they were going to cut back and kind of trim the fat off of what we've been getting. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at the idea of it, especially that these are all big movies. You've heard Spider-Man Brand New Day is one of them. We're going to get a lot of character action in that one. I
Mhm.
don't know exactly how many, but we get a lot of villains. We're getting Hulk in there, Punisher, so we're getting a lot of characters that we want to see regardless. And then we get the two big tentpole movies, Avengers, December 2027, Doomsday, and then Secret War. Oh, that's 2026, excuse me. And then Secret Wars, December 2027. We get a whole year to stew uh, without a movie, man. When you
Mhm.
hear this news, bro, does it sadden you or does it kind of uplift you, being that Marvel has kind of been in a rough spot as of late, at least with the general public, and maybe they need a break and cut
Um,
back and kind of just put out the big dog, the big guns, to get everybody back in the game.
I'm kind of on both sides, and you right, Mama Bear. 2027 is a little over a year away, for sure. Like it's not like it's way way down the line, but
Yeah, it's not
we
crazy.
at the end of 2025 now. We in Q4. Um, but I see both sides. Me being somebody that goes to the movies a lot, you
Right.
know,
Hmm.
sometimes regardless, I'll see a Marvel movie knowing going into it knowing it's probably gonna be cheeks, but I'll still see it anyway just because
You
I'm
saw
just a
Craven,
fan.
correctly?
Yeah, I seen Craven.
Right,
I
right.
am
I
a
still haven't seen
fan
that yet.
of content, so
Right.
I just like to see stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like art. So
Hmm.
for me, kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I do want these Marvel movies to be right though too. And these
Right.
next ones are like really, really big ones, and they're really, really important
Hmm.
ones, to really keep things like going. So if these are good, we probably will get more content like in the
Hmm.
future. But
Hmm.
I see both sides of it, and to be honest, the reaction that I've seen live, um, nobody seems to be that upset about this. To be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. If you're a fan and you're really into it, you know the real state of Marvel, and they probably need to do this. And then if
Mm-hmm.
you're a casual, a lot of them have been over Marvel anyway. So to give them a break
Mm-hmm.
from even seeing anything Marvel related, minus the stuff on TV, probably a good thing. But three movies in, I guess, yeah, 3 years basically. I don't know if it's completely three
Mm-hmm.
years because they just haven't released the 2028 slate. So, you know, but it's still sad a little bit
Mm-hmm.
though. On the same note, okay, so the Russos released a picture the other day. It's a cryptic picture, apparently. First of all, they did this when after Infinity War and they were in production, still handling in game. They released this photo. Now, let me take this banner off. Excuse me. Now, obviously, those words aren't on there, but this is before they had changed the name of the movie officially to Endgame. And people, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Voss that did this, just to be 1,000. But seeing like just the little markers in the video or in the picture, they kind of figured out that Endgame was the actual message they were trying to put out. So yesterday or the day before, they released this picture. Now, people have been saying a few things, Um, I'm not going to sit here and try to decipher this picture. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I need to put that
Facts.
on. I need to put that on the soundboard, famo. Ain't
Hmm.
nobody got time for that. I got to bring that one back. But um, so theory is, you can easily see an A right here in the front if you were going to make. You see a triangle
Right.
right here. So some people are saying you get the A there, and then in between, you get a V, kind of with the shape of the whatchamacallit. Then on the right side, you get the formations of X's over there. People are thinking that they might be trying to tell us that the next Avengers movie might not be called Doomsday, that it possibly might be called Avengers versus X-Men. Now, you hearing that right now, do you like it or do you not like that? Because Doom is very much a centric part of this next movie. But
Hmm.
just the theory, X-Men versus, Avengers versus X-Men, how does that make you feel? Does it make your spidey sense tingle a little bit?
Uh, a little bit. I mean, man, that would be
That's
I
loaded, ain't it?
that would
Excuse
be
me.
off the chain. Is what that would be, and that would be something that I ain't trying to wait too long for. So those are the type of things I don't want them to be putting out. You know what I'm saying? When I hear Avengers versus X Men, I'm like, oh man, we getting that in 2027, right? you know, that's one of them
Right.
2029 joints, 2028.
It
Yeah,
feel like it.
I love the idea. I just don't want to hear
Hmm.
about it right now. I want to hear about it in late 2026. You know what I'm saying? Like when we
Dig
got
that.
more meat on the bones at that point. But I don't really want to hear about it now. And you right, Mommy Bear. Craven was just cheeks, is what it was. I went to go see it only because I was bored, you know. So I went to go
I'm
watch it,
glad I haven't
and
seen it yet.
there was like 6 people in the theater, including myself.
You said it was 6 folk?
Six
Dang. Was it
people
on the day
sitting.
it dropped?
It was that weekend, but it wasn't the day. That's what made it bad. Like it was, but it already had bad reviews though. Like sometimes,
Right.
man, like they hated on Craven with that. I felt bad for like the people involved with that movie because reviews were so bad that
Hmm.
people was like, "Oh yeah, I'm good,
Right.
I'm good."
It does suck. I want to be like, yo, I'm not one of those people who don't fall into that. But if I just get, because I wasn't overly hyped for Craven in the first place before I
Ah,
even
me
saw it,
neither.
because just
Me
the
neither.
universe in general, that's a Spider-Man universe that never crossed over with Spider-Man. None of these people ever crossed over with
Right.
Spider-Man, so who cares? But I don't root against any movie. I just, you
Yeah.
see, you getting Rotten Tomatoes of 15, and you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
okay. And
It
everybody's
wasn't
saying it
good.
like, okay, this is a bad movie,
I
probably.
mean,
It's
it
probably a
was
bad
not
movie.
good at all.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I get it. It's okay though. Some movies got to be bad, man. Hold on, what we got over
That would
here?
be dope to bring in Rogue to face off with Captain Marvel.
Factuals. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened, man. It's already been reported that Avengers versus X-Men is a thing. Maybe not a movie, but is at least a scene in one of these movies, whether it be Secret Wars or Doomsday. It's going to happen.
Hmm.
We've seen the what do you call it? Where they showed all the chairs and all the characters that are
Right.
going to be in the
Right.
movie. Like it's inevitable. We're going to get some form of Avengers versus
Hmm.
X-Men, regardless. So
I
it's
want
not
to see
really news, but
a full film.
yeah. Yeah. Now, if you change the name to that, then now we talking something different. We didn't put some extra seasoning on that. Now it's cooking different.
Hmm.
So yeah, I agree. Before we move on, one more theory is that that I was watching Campia on this one, so this is kind of really somebody spitballing, but somehow they got 3 A's out of this. And their theory was the reason they dropped that um movie release date is because I think they felt like they were going to grab up a different one and they were going to split Doomsday into 2 movies, and we'll get 3 Avengers movies. I'm like, if you get 3 Avengers movies within like a year, that's crazy work. I don't
Right.
think that's going to happen, man. That sounded real outlandish, but it was worth bringing up because it is a possibility. When you get a movie that has this many stars in it, it's hard for them to stay on script. I bet. Everybody has the acting chops and probably gets a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of freedom and liberty to do extra stuff. So now you're on the cutting room
Mm-hmm.
floor with 6 hours worth of 7 hours worth of film. Now you got to drop that down to 2 hours. At some point, you realize you actually got 2 movies, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
If you only had to shoot it once, that means you know what I mean. You paid everybody once. You know what I'm saying? So it just
Right.
makes business sense to make that to another
Right.
movie.
You ain't
But
got to spend the block. So just
factuals,
get the bread
yeah.
off of
See,
it.
and they need bread now. I know
You
these
know Disney
movies
gonna
haven't.
milk it.
Huh? What you say?
Disney gonna milk this. So
Yeah, they need to. Listen, Disney is in a bad spot, man. The Kimmel thing and all that, and messing around with this administration right now. They done lost a lot of money. A lot of money. So
whole
yeah,
lot of
they
them.
need every dollar they can get at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is Disney now. I mean, let's not step out of bounds too much. Disney got stupid bread still.
I mean,
It's not
it's like
hand over fist as well as
they
it was.
making money even on some of
Right.
these movies. They just not. It's
It's
not
not how it was.
hitting projections like you know.
Right. A lot of them are profiting, but when you're talking about
Yeah.
those old, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Avengers, all those
Mm-hmm.
Marvel numbers they were putting up back in the day. Oh
Them
man, they
forecasts, bro.
they had way too much money, man.
Even if you in the green, but if you don't hit that forecast, that's
Yeah, yeah,
problematic
yeah.
because that
Yeah,
moolah
all
is
them
supposed to go to
investors.
pay all them little
Hmm.
blade type movies. That's what that leftover is supposed to go to pay for, and that's
Facts.
why we ain't
Yep.
getting them movies
Yep. That's
because
facts.
of that.
You are right. You are 1,000% right. That's like college. The football program plays for everybody
Pay
else's
for
program,
everybody
pretty
else,
much. Basketball and football pay for every other sport. Yeah, it's
right?
exactly the
If
same.
the
So,
football team is struggling, the tennis team ain't gonna have no shoes. They gonna have to go
right.
to
Right.
Five
Gonna be out there
Below
with
and get
ping
some
pong rackets.
get some kicks.
It's so true though. That sucks that it is like that, but 1,000% you're
Facts.
correct. Yeah.
Facts. They
You
parents
usually
got a sponsor because the football team ain't good enough.
I can so imagine
Ah.
sending your kid to a school when you praying the football team is good. Make sure you ain't got to come out of your pocket. That's funny.
Facts. NIL
Oh
just
man.
be $1 or
Right.
two.
That's funny right there. No doubt. But yeah, man. That was a little bit of news on that. We only get 3 movies up until 2028. Not that big of a deal, but it was worth mentioning for sure. All right, man. Let's get on to this next one so we can get back into doing what we really do. Let's talk about this name change real quick uh, and the vision behind it, man. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, just keep it 1,000. We don't have 1,000 viewers or anything like that. So if you know us, you know us. If you don't, you don't. But we were the Jason Files. Hey, matter of fact, let me back it all the way up. You see this? Once upon a time, I had a channel called Simply Marvelous, and that
Mm-hmm.
just didn't work out. And I kind of wish I would have did it differently, but scheduling and everything just made sure that channel didn't work out. But along the line, me and Jay Camp came up with a channel, the Jason Files. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was meant to be kind of the same thing that it is now, but it was
Mm-hmm.
more along the lines of kind of advertising for our music. And speaking of music, you can go check out the project, Jason. Campfires on a Sunday, Spotify, all that
Definitely.
good stuff. You heard. But this was designed to work in conjunction with advertising for our music and doing other things that we love talking about, Marvel and other TV and movie stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
along the lines, it kind of just developed into just the TV and film thing. And we wanted a name that reflected somewhat of what we do on the surface, so you didn't have to really figure it out. And Runtime Travelers, it's kind of something just popped up at the end of the day. Kind of ran with it. Makes sense because that's what we do. We have been here for a minute. We're 80s
Mhm.
babies. So we have a
Yes.
long lineage of movies and, TV that we grew up on. And we love to talk about that stuff too. So when you talk about
Mhm.
runtime, you talk about movies, you talk about TV, how long they are. But we're going to time travel a little bit too. So it just
Yes,
made sense.
indeed.
The Runtime Travelers. Jay Kemp, you got any other nuggets that you want to share with them about this and maybe our vision running into the future with the name?
Hmm. Yeah, man. I mean, it's really just to kind of give back. I mean, like you said, I mean, we 80s babies. There's a lot of great content that came out back then. Um,
Mm-hmm.
dry humor was such a big p- part of that era. Like the Leslie Nielsen type, like the Naked Guns. I mean, it was a lot of things,
Yeah.
man, that like this generation, and then even some of the generations, like a generation right before us, like they don't have much context behind like what went into like production back then. And a lot of those films didn't have huge budgets. I mean, they didn't,
No, heck
but
no.
they made movies like for the big screen, like for you to actually enjoy the movie. So
Mm-hmm.
I just like to kind of like give people perspective on like what it's everything is not CGI, everything is not um, comic book hero type stuff. Everything is not always horror. Like there really is good series. There's good movies that came out 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and we pretty much just want to give people like a look at those and kind of like talk about them because there might be some movies that you ain't ran back in a while, or the TV was watching you. You laying there, but the TV's watching you. You're not really paying attention to the movie. I done had plenty of
Right.
those.
A
Been in
lot of
college, just
those.
chilling, not paying attention to the movie. Then run the movie back again like 10 years later. I'm like, man, this is kind of fire. I kind of slept on this,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like them
Yeah.
Judge Dredd type movies. You know what I'm saying? Like those. So just to
Mm-hmm.
be able to kind of like deep dive into that, man, and I'm like really
Right.
excited about that because I've seen so many movies, and you can connect with people like that as well who's also seen a lot of movies. I know Mama Bear knows a ton of characters. Sometimes I gotta ask her who played that role, and she'll name it like like that. So
Right.
you know, but yeah, being able to tap into that bag, man, I'm very very excited for. But yeah, but you're definitely gonna see the Runtime Travelers all over
Yeah.
the place, but in a good way, because the namesake it speaks for itself. We gonna run from
Facts.
one era to the next and back. It's gonna be a
I
quantum
like it.
leap. If you ever seen
Yes,
Quantum
sir.
Leap, then you know you know.
Yeah, her. Yes, sir. Hold on. Man, I got fam in the building.
Mm-hmm.
What up? Oh my goodness. What up, Eric? How are you doing? I know you into this stuff too. That's the last time I talked to you was on we were talking on Messenger. You were showing me all your tattoos and everything, Marvel tats and all that. Yeah. Yeah, we do need I need to see you, man. Shoot, Dion and them came out and hollered at us during little bro's wedding. So yeah, no doubt, man. I'm gonna chop it up with you off air, off air after this for sure. Okay, I'll answer this too. So, Mama Bear, I mean, there's obviously this Runtime Travelers channel, but I still like to stream to my Simply Marvelous channel just because I did have subscribers over there. So, if they were still looking for it, why not provide them? Because it's the same kind of content I was doing back then. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can't leave out the day ones. You heard? That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
One day we'll get Taylor Day back in here, but she is working, man. She works very hard. I just saw her when I went to New York, probably what three weeks ago now.
That's
Yeah, I
what's up. You
linked
got
up
to
with
see
her.
TD when you was
Yeah, me
tapped
and
in.
TD
Yeah.
linked up. She's currently working on a show called The Hunting Party. It's kind of ill though. The Hunting Party is about
Sound
it's a
familiar,
hot
man.
It's a max
Okay.
facility that holds all the world's most dangerous criminals, and somehow this facility blows up, and some of these criminals escape. So now each episode is finding, another criminal. So yeah, go check it
I
out.
swear
The
I
Hunting
seen
Party.
that.
It's on Peacock.
Yeah. That's where I seen it at.
hmm
That's
Word.
where I seen the hunting
Yep.
party.
Yep. She brought me a hat from the set. I think it's in my other room, but yeah, she brought a hat from the other set. So to answer your question though, Mama Bear, yep. We do have the Runtime Travelers channel. Come over there if you want, or you can stay on Simply Marvelous. Show that channel some love. You know how it go. Okay. Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. I want to make sure I support the. Nope. If you watching, you on the preferred channel.
Right.
That's how I look
If you
at it.
watching, you on the preferred.
That's all that matters. Yep. You can go to Twitch. We be all right with that too.
Factuals.
I need to actually I haven't changed around the name on Twitch yet, so it still will say Jason Files. But it's all good. All right. Cool. All right, man. With that out the way, let's get back to the regular scheduled programming. I'm gonna get commercials put on this thing here in a minute too, man. I'm gonna make up my own commercials. We're gonna take break for sure. I've been trying to get Nate
on them
to do it.
commercials.
Yeah. Try to get Nate to do that. Factual. All right. So last episode we reviewed our last two episodes we've done has been based on Marvel's zombies. We did one episode, we talked about episode 1 and 2, and our last one we did 3 and 4. So now we have a question, because how the show ends off. Hold on. Let me get it out. Spoiler warning from here on. We're talking about Marvel Zombies. So if you haven't seen it, I know Mama Bear is not gonna see it, but
so she can stay.
You can stay, Mama Bear.
We're not
If
spoiling.
you haven't seen it and you want, just letting you know, we're about to talk spoilers for sure. Let me get this over here. Boom. But all right. So spoiler alert. Here's the question. Oh man. So assemble a team to defeat Zombie Maximoff or Wanda or the Scarlet Witch or the Queen of the Dead. It's a tough task, y'all. Because first of all, you have to focus on the heroes that are in that universe right now, that are confirmed in that universe and that have not been slain in the course of battle in the zombie universe. So that's where it gets real dicey. J Camp, what kind of luck did you have trying to assemble a squidod to go against Miss Queen of the Dead?
I was struggling.
It's tough.
Obviously, the first person I'm gonna have is Miss Marvel. She's gonna be
she's still alive.
First on the squad. Probably go with Peter Quill.
Yep, gotta get the star. Lord.
My boy that I mentioned last time. I don't know why I can't think of his name. He's gold.
Are you talking about Adam Warlock?
Yeah, Adam Warlock.
Warlock. Hold on. So let's qualify Warlock though, because we got to go up until when did Warlock showed up? He showed up in Guardians 3, right?
Nah, he showed up in Guardians 3, but he technically made that appearance at the end of Guardians 2.
Oh yeah, he was in the little cradle or nest or whatever, the sarcophagus or something. Okay, we'll let that one ride then. I'm just trying to make sure it's people who. But no, if he was in the MCU, then that's cool. Then he did make an appearance before the end of Endgame.
Because I thought that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was before Endgame, correct? Or am I wrong on that?
Guardians 2 was before Endgame.
Okay.
It was.
Then
Guardians
Warlock
3 came out afterward.
Fresh out the nest.
Yeah, he's in the nest. Somebody got to release him. He is in the. What was the people name? It was the gold folks. Yeah, he was in the incubator.
The name escapes me. Mama Bear, you probably know
Yeah.
who they are.
The Sovereign. Were they called the Sovereign?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were the Sovereign, something like that. But okay, so you got Warlock, you
Mm-hmm.
got Peter Quill, so Star Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna type these in
Mm-hmm.
so I can get them in. So you got Star Lord, got Miss Marvel,
Now I don't necessarily think they're
Warlock.
gonna do a ton of damage, but I'm just thinking of
It's tough.
some
It's
cats who
tough.
could at least go, who could at least
You got to have Riri because Riri is alive still, so she's gonna
Riri's
be in
alive.
there.
Yep. Um, let's see. There's one more. Um,
It's tough, man.
there's
So
one
so
more. You
far,
know what, man? I will go with Ebony Ma.
I like that though. He's going the Black Order. He put Ebony on there. Hold on, time out. Ebony Maw is dead.
Oh,
Ebony Maw
that's right.
died because you gotta remember
And
the What If episode.
and the
That's where he
yes,
died. Yep,
damn, I forgot about that. I
got
gotta
him.
take Ebony Ma off my list. Um,
Nope, he died. Yep. Chat, help us
man,
out if you got solutions.
facts.
Cause
We need one. We need one more
hold
who's living.
on.
Um,
Ooh, appreciate you, E. Yes, sir. I wasn't wondering. I was wondering if I was right. Okay.
let's see.
Ah, we getting comic. Is that comic accurate, Mama Bear? Not MCU right there. It's the Sovereign in the MCU for sure. Okay. This is where you pull out AI and ask Gemini. It's
Factual.
the Enclave. Uh, I'll pull out some
Um,
characters for you. I have a list of characters here that didn't get eviscerated so far. You pulled out Star Lord already. Drax, he hasn't been confirmed dead or alive in this.
that's true.
Bucky, we saw Bucky get thrown, but we didn't see Bucky die in the
Mhm.
What If episode. So I kind of consider him still alive. I seen the man fall out of an airplane. So to get thrown by Wanda ain't much different. War Machine. Is War Machine hold on, this is a real question. Are we considering what's the show Nick Fury had?
Oh,
Secret Invasion. Is
Secret
that still
Invasion. Yeah,
canon? Because War Machine was he got
canon.
kidnapped, you remember? So
Yeah,
he's
yeah. He
somewhere
War
locked in
Machine.
somebody's basement or
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
in
That scroll took
Rick
over.
James' basement right now.
Right.
Shuri, she's still alive, or she
Shuri
didn't, at
is
least
still
didn't die
alive.
on screen. We still have the rest of the Eternals. Um, She-Hulk don't count. She died. Did She-Hulk? Uh, she her show was after Endgame. I'm trying to think canon wise. Was she?
I don't
I
think
don't think
She
so.
Hulk was in the
She
building then.
wasn't ready. She wasn't. So really, it relies on the ones that I've named, and then like the Daredevil universe. So Jessica Jones,
I mean,
Luke
Loki was
Cage.
technically um, it was variants. What about does
It was a
variants count?
variant though. Ooh,
Does
that's tough. Because if that's the
variants
case, then
count?
there's a lot of folks that we could
Man,
bring back.
I might have to pull some cats out the your digs, man. If we count them
It's
variants.
tough. It's tough. I don't know. Yeah, I'll let you put
Uh,
Loki in there, even though
but
the
go now,
original
but
Loki
go
is
ahead,
dead.
go ahead and finish the list because technically we
That's
thought he
pretty
was
much it.
dead.
It's not anymore. It really because the reason why is because this stops at a certain point, like in so this is supposed to be phase 5 and phase 6. So there's only the characters that have shown. I mean, phase 4 and phase 5. So that's the only characters that have shown up thus far. So like there were supposed to be other caves. Like we were supposed to get what's the name? Black Knight. Black Knight was supposed to be in there, like from the end of
Hmm.
Eternals, where he got the sword. He was supposed to be in there. Obviously, we got Blade. He was supposed to have a movie, but he managed to find himself in there. There are actually theories that some of those people that were in the Carmitage, like some of the characters that ended up being one of the final 8, I think, one of those was
Hmm.
supposed to be Black Knight. That's what I hear in the rumor mill. But anyways, yeah, man. Some reason this list right here has Sam Wilson on it. He died in the I think
I didn't
Okoye
realize that
split him in half.
Wong got cooked too.
Wong was he was the yeah, yeah, he cooked. He was one of the first to show up in the episode because that episode
Yeah.
starts with Banner coming back down to Earth. Like, oh, Thanos is coming, and then he
He
goes outside
sure
and nothing is going on. Then Ebony Ma
he sure
shows up,
did.
and then Wong is the first one to pull up
I
the
mean,
portal, and then he gets zapped. So
I
yeah,
didn't see Pepper Potts. I didn't see M'Baku.
and Baku is one of them that hasn't been confirmed alive
Korg.
or dead. Korg, yep.
I mean Howard the Duck.
That is
All them
that's
cats
a good
was
one right there, though. Some of the characters that are not on the menu. So Nebula, yeah, Korg. Who
Hmm.
else? That's good ones. All right, so now that
Uh,
we're getting names, more names. Do any of these people pose a threat?
no,
Should we even mark them down? Because good lord, I'm just looking at your
I
list
don't
right
even
now. Still
know.
has Star Lord, Miss Marvel, and Adam Warlock. Let's put M'Baku on there just to do that for now.
Uh,
M'Baku.
you say Mordo, Mama Bear?
Ooh, Mordo. I like that. Let's see.
Yeah, I do too, for real.
Mordo is presumed alive still in our universe.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since Doctor Strange, other than the 838 Mordo. So yeah, I like that. And he wields a little magic too. So good call, chat.
Hmm.
Mordo. I like
Oh,
that one.
it's definitely some internals that's still.
Yeah, the whole Eternal squad is alive.
Yeah.
They need to come to Icarus's uh defense. Golly, this man been battling for 5 years and ain't none of y'all
Um,
showed up. Come on now.
Eros should be.
Oh, you put in Thanos' brother.
Yep.
Man, that's crazy. Eros is Areos.
Eros.
Eros. Okay.
Mama Bear, she's not.
Okay.
She says she ain't putting M'Baku up against a zombie army. You can't keep him on the bench. He gonna be dead. You can't keep him on the bench. He got to get out there and battle, Mama
He gotta
Bear.
do something. He
Yeah,
gotta do something. Maybe he
he
didn't
can't just
upgrade
sit
it
off in
since
the
he.
cut. He's in the hex anyway. So
You know what? Mbaku was up in that mountain though. He was. They're totally separated from. They're in Wakanda, but they're like, you know what I mean. They're tucked away.
true.
So my man, he might not even know what's going. Well, I guess he got to know because they didn't brought it to his doorstep. I don't know. That's a good one, but I'm sorry, babe. He got to suit up. It's all
He
hands on deck.
facts, facts, and
This is zombie
because
Wanda.
we scraping the bottom of the barrel
I
right
know, right?
now.
I don't know. Let me put Riri on here too. I forgot.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting. I feel like Riri is the key for some reason
Well, Riri can at
because
least cook up some tech.
it's the yeah. I mean, she said she
Or
hacked the signal at the end right before it cut off. So her tech is already
I
cutting
mean,
through the hex.
that's a decent squad though. Like if you kind of think about it,
Say Star
and
Lord, Miss
that's not
Marvel,
even mentioning
Adam
like
Warlock,
Greg. But you got Star Lord, Miss Marvel, Adam Warlock, M'Baku, Mordo, Eternals,
Eternals. Yeah,
Eros, and Riri.
it's pretty serious. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, cause Thana
what?
get busy with with them blades.
Now the Eternals would be a nice fight up against Zombie Wanda, especially being that they're inorganic. So
Mm-hmm.
she is it's literally be powers versus powers instead of all the zombie threats
Mm-hmm.
and all that. So
what about
hmm.
what about Tiamat? Does he count?
They might need Tiamat. This would be 1,000. They might need the whole Tiamat to come out and help in this one.
Right. Go
Got
ahead
to
and
blow the
raise
whole
him.
planet up. I'm
Well,
telling you.
actually, yeah, he'll body the whole planet though.
I tell you what, they might. I'm trying to think how that would work. Oh man! So if they could actually do multiverse travel in this show, obviously they've done it in some of the what ifs. But if somebody could go somehow get to Infinity Ultron or somebody like that, because that's what they really need. They need somebody of that ilk, or
Factual.
they need. I mean, like I said, Hulk could have done it. I think it just he was he was trying not to destroy the whole planet. That's my logic, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. I'm gonna go with. Um, I don't know.
But he did fall back.
Okoye is the leader
She's
of
a
the Queen of
zombie.
the Dead. She is a
Yeah, she's
zombie.
a zombie.
Sorry. But
Yeah.
that is a good question though. Do we see any other Dora in there?
No,
It
I
might
didn't
be a
think it.
Dora. It might be a Dora gang somewhere, like in
Mm-hmm.
in the what was the show Eyes of Wakanda?
Yeah.
500 years. It was in Dora's that was still alive
Mm-hmm.
and kicking. It kind of made this thing possible. So I don't know. I'm gonna put. Let me add a Dora, the Dora on here. I don't know what's up. My throatiest right now. Dora Melage.
I mean,
All right. So,
we might better throw Agatha in there.
oh, that's a crazy one right there because I thought of that one earlier. But the question is well, I guess it doesn't even matter. Agatha is definitely
She was
yes.
around.
She's definitely she has to
She
be
was
in
on the
there.
low.
I don't know if I spelled Melage right, but we putting Agatha on here. Agatha is actually the key.
Melage. It do sound like somebody's name. Hey, Melage.
Right. Oh man. Yeah, Agatha definitely. All right,
Melage
so let's
Baker.
see. Man, Nicki Minaj is, she out here wilding too lately. Oh my gosh. Nicki, man. Man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got right now, we got Star Lord. Let's add Drax to
Listen,
that.
yeah,
We just
let's
gonna
put
need him.
Drax on there.
This started out assume a team, assemble a team, but this is starting to be more than a team. This is gonna be a straight up gang, bro.
Facts. We
We
gonna
need
need that though
everybody.
against
We need everybody.
against Zombie Wanda. We gonna need it, man.
Star Lord, Miss Marvel, Adam Warlock, M'Baku, Baron Mordo. I wonder what he's doing right now. Eternals,
This nothing
Eros,
but dome. It's with more.
Wiggins.
It's nothing but wig piece. It's what he is.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I got that. I got that Mordo over here. Shit.
What
Oh
about
man.
the leader though? There's a
That's
leader
kind of crazy
in the
work that you think it. That now that you said that. Yeah, the leader is actually a good choice in there though.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna add him because he's definitely been cooking in that basement for a grip.
Right. His his whole skin has been brewing in that basement.
Bruh, the whole rip. He probably down there laughing at the whole planet. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man. Okay. Riri, Dora. We don't say
Mm-hmm.
Doris. They might be dead though. But Agatha, that's the one right there. That's the one. I put that on my mama. I thought of that earlier. I'm glad you
And you
came
know
up
who
with
we
that
really
though.
didn't think about?
Drax, the leader. Hold on, let me think.
You know who we really didn't think about though? Who's alive during this time?
That's alive right now.
Is that damn He Who
Oh.
Remains? He Who Remains is living, bro.
The one being at the edge of time. I don't know if we could put He Who Remains in there. Though. You need the TVA and all them to be in there too.
The whole TVA in there. Yeah, but he who remains.
Hold on, let me see if I spelled it right. I think she got it right. I don't think I did. Hold on.
I know Mama Bear gonna get it right. No, you got it right. Looked like you did.
Hey, put some respect on my name.
Definitely follow the leader. Follow the leader.
Yes, sir.
And
Follow the
Rakim,
lead.
if he was,
Yes,
if
sir.
he was a superhero.
God MC. That's what we
Right.
might need. That's actually a
Facts.
story I was going to cover, but I'll do it next week. They're doing a Marvel. Oh, Marvel. What is it? What's Nas's Mass Appeal collabo?
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna have everybody in there, Ray, Slick, all them in there. So I can't wait to see
They
that.
need to be characters anyway. It's a
Facts.
must that they
Makes
be
me mad because it's gonna be at New York Comic Con this month coming up. I'm like,
Mm.
bruh, I missed it by a month. I wish I'd have knew.
Factuals. It's not.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the squad has been assembled as of now because
The leader.
these are just people we think that's alive, possibly. Star Lord, Miss Marvel, of course, because she is alive.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, what's that? Adam Warlock, he's still in the cocoon, but hopefully he can get to Earth. The problem would be, though, is that man is not on Earth right now.
That's true.
He would be with the Sovereign, and you already know the Nova Corps ain't letting that boy in. The Nova Corps is not gonna let him in. We might have to cut Adam Warlock.
I don't think them bullets gonna do much though for a Warlock. If he wants to go, he'll get there.
You might be right on that. Warlock, he is currently off world. We'll see. He might show up. M'Baku, he tucked off in the hills. Mordo, we ain't seen him since 2016. Hopefully he's around somewhere. Eternals, if Erisham says so, they'll show up. Eros, he is off world too.
Arism says so, correct.
I mean, that's how they move, though. You know what I mean? They move off orders. Riri, she hacking the signal as we speak, so hopefully she gets through to Miss Marvel. The Dora Milaje, only because it's the Dora Milaje and we didn't see them dead, so I'm gonna presume they are alive somewhere. Agatha, the only other witch that may be able to conjure up a rune or two to compete with Agatha, Miss Wanda Maximoff, and the Green Machine, the leader.
Technically, Shorty from Chicago was one too.
No lie. The question is, was she already activated by then? That's it. Oh, you talking about Ma Dukes, though. Ma Dukes, she was the one. She was,
Ma
I forget
Dukes.
what their names are, though. Cree Summers. There we go. Cree Summers.
Right.
Cree had the powers before Shorty. She had the powers since a different world. What are we talking about?
Factuals.
MCU
Cree
canon.
Summers has had it.
Big time. Well, I don't know if this will defeat Miss Wanda Maximoff, but we tried. It's a fun exercise.
Photon was available then, Mama Bear. Photon didn't
she
come
wasn't.
available.
She wasn't.
After.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I thought about that, but no. Well, no. The thing is, she was an agent at the time for Sword, and she didn't get her powers till she passed through the hex that Wanda had. And I don't think in this universe that Westview ever happened. So she would not have her powers.
You absolutely right about that too. She said the chick with cake. I said you absolutely right about that.
Oh man,
absolutely right.
I'm glad you said it, Mama Bear.
Factuals.
You said it. Yeah, she was fresh off of giving birth too. So yeah, she was yeah. All right. Yeah, man, we gave it a hell of a try. That's all I can say. Will this work? I don't know. I could add Sherry to this. Maybe the two sisters with the big brains can make all the and the leader. That's the true big brain. But between
Factual.
Riri, the leader, and Shuri, maybe she can get the other team, the other members of the team together to make this work. Maybe she's the one of them is the Belichick. We can get this together. But it ain't working in UNC right now, but we'll
Factual.
see. We'll see. All right, that was fun exercise though. But yo, that's runtime traveler stuff, and please believe we have a secret weapon. Its name is Nightmare, and it will be unleashed upon the world. You've seen him on the channel, of course, but we're going to unleash this guy. Y'all just don't understand. We're going to unleash him. Let's see. All right, man. Let's get to our final topic, the topic at hand. Bro, you see what time it is? I didn't even notice. We've been doing this for 50 minutes. We haven't got to our main topic.
I know it. It's just off the chain.
That's crazy work. Crazy work, but that's cool. That means we having a good time. Having a good time.
Nightmare on Jason Street. Factual.
Yes, sir. Get your nightmare on Jason Street. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, don't get something started.
Right.
Don't let that happen. I flirted around with doing that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man, that's the 80s, boy. I'm telling y'all.
Right.
We not
Time
spring chickens,
traveling.
man. We from the crack era. This
Mhm. Right.
definitely time traveling.
That Nino Brown era.
I got a weapon of mass destruction. Mass distraction. Facts. Yes. Facts. We're trying to get through a show, Mama Bear.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get to our last topic. Peacemaker, episode 6. Ignorance is Chris.
Chris.
That's just a
7's
perfect
on
title.
right now.
'Cause-
Speaking of it.
Yep, 7 is on currently. Apparently we get maybe a big major cameo on this next one, but we'll see. But episode 6, man, I'm not gonna run it down all the way. We kind of know the gist. Episode 5, Chris talks to Harcourt at the end. He wants to go to the other Earth, but he wants to talk to Harcourt of his Earth first to see if he can get what he needed to hear. He's in love with her, and she kind of blows it off, basically. So guess what? Chris is going to Earth 2. He is not playing around. I'm done with this place. Everything over there is perfect. My brother is alive. My dad likes me over there. He's not a dirt bag. At least that's what it looks like. Let's be clear. Got a nice whole family there called the Top Trio over there. He's in love with Harcourt, and she's in love with him on that side of on that Earth. So that's where he's going. And he's crazy, bro. I mean, sucker for love. I would say that, but I think we've said it many a times. This is a 1000% broken character. Broken. He's killed his pops. He's killed his brother. He's killed himself. You know what I mean? Like, he is 1000% cooked.
Eagly's the only one who's been consistent.
Factuals. And yes, but for all intents and purposes, he actually does have family on that Earth. And he's just not seeing it because he's kind of, he's blinded by his trauma. If that's he's blinded by his trauma, man. He can't even see the people who are actually trying to hold him down in his current life. He wants to revisit the past, I guess you can say. But once again, it's hard to fault a man for that. It's tough. Imagine if we had that choice. It wouldn't be just a simple one. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't be a simple one. We ultimately will hope we make the right choice and stay with the loved ones that we have here, no matter how many or few we have. But boy, it's a hard choice. So I'm not going to talk too crazy about Brother Chris. But you know what that, you know. Crazy. Go ahead, man. What you about to say?
Nah, I wasn't saying anything. I was listening.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
No, you good.
But no, and you know what happens after that? His boys, the 11th Street Gang, hardcore from current Earth, out of bio, Economos, Vigilante. That's his people, and they are not letting him just go over there. First of all, take a whole nother man's life, like his whole existence, and try to be that. That's crazy work, and it's just not a good idea in general. And they're coming to get him. Um, and madness ensues the moment they step foot in that damn doorway. It's just that funny. It's just that simple. Madness ensues. Well, I guess before we get there, we do get to meet Vigilante's mama. That's where they go to plant the, what do they call it? The quantum closet. They go to his room. Ma Deuce was
Yeah,
wilding. Ma Deuce was
she was
wild.
wilding for real. Talk about hardcore though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's spilling the beans. You know, Vigilante is that dude. He probably would
Hmm.
say, tell everybody, I mean, I either bag that, I kiss that, or she loves me, or you know what I mean, something crazy like that.
Hmm.
Because that's a vigilante move. That brother ain't got no girlfriend. That's for sure. That's for sure. See, yep. But they go to his his bedroom, and they go through the quantum closet, and they enter into Earth 2. Immediately met with resistance. Harcourt is in the room with Chris's brother. Yeah. And immediately he knows something. I mean, he don't see it. It's just a weird interaction because this Harcourt is she built different, y'all. She's not,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? She battles dudes on the daily just to,
Fact.
just to get the stress off her, chest, get it off her chest. So she's different and she comes across different to is his name Eric? Is that what was his name? I don't know why. Do you
Which one?
know Peacemaker's brother? What's his name in the show? I keep forgetting. It doesn't really matter that
Eric.
much, but it is it. That's why I thought it was
Hmm.
Eric. But anyways, Eric, but runs and comes into the house and Harcourt is staying there, whatever, whatever. Eventually, she goes with him down to Argus, which is where they work, whatever, and the shenanigans happens. Chris is with the Harcourt of that Earth. Is that yeah? So they both when he sees them when our Chris sees Harcourt in the Argus
He
immediately.
done cut another hardcore. That's
Yeah.
Chris
Mm,
is savage for that one.
man, this dude,
That man
like I
is
said, dog, just
savage.
going to Earth 2 is just diabolical in general because
Hmm.
yeah, just,
He's like, I ain't getting
you
what I
faking
need
the
here.
funk,
I'm
then
gonna just go to
I'm gonna
another
go over
Earth,
there.
man.
That's
F
crazy,
y'all.
bro. It don't even, yeah. Just it's the wildest scenario period.
Hmm.
I forgot upon opening that quantum closet, there's the blowback. uh Vigilante, first of all, he has been
He
doing
was
mean work
wilding
out
for
here in
that.
these streets. He has been
He
apprehending
was.
gang leaders and apprehending their money and their drugs and keeping it in a safe spot. First of all, this dude,
He
one
looked like
thousand
he was
percent, you
running a
got to respect his
cartel in there.
integrity. You got to respect his integrity though, because he had a gang of bread in
A
in that
gang of
closet, bro.
bread
He had
and a
millions
gang
in
of
there
blow in there
and
too. Like I
blow.
said, it looked like he was
Dog.
running a cartel, man.
He was set up for cartel leadership for sure. He
Facts.
could have ran. He could have ran it up on Earth One. That's for sure. But he he could have ran it up so good.
He
But
had so
you know,
much in
like
there,
I
bro.
said, he
Like,
had it all. Who said that? I think it was Economos. He was like, "Man, you made me pay for your dinner the other day." It's like,
it was sitting on
dog, this
about
is
three
crazy.
milli in
Bruh, he has
cash
so much
though.
bread in there, so much. But
And
so, and I
they
say,
was stuffing bread in their drawers and everything. They was like, man, let me go ahead and get some of this, bro. You ain't about to
but let me
use
hear you tell you, boy, I'd have been doing the same thing. Hey, Vigilante, what's that over there?
it. Right.
I'd have been stuffing. I'd have looked like I had tumors when I left out that building.
Man, I just would have had to pull up in there with a whole duffel bag. I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I'll be back before we go in that
Yeah,
closet. Let me go ahead.
facts.
Let me run to the crib real quick."
We want to have a conversation for real. You know what we could do with this money, man? For real. We
It
got a
come with
real
about three
conversation.
duffel bags. It's like we stuffing all these joints up. Yeah.
That's hilarious, though. First of all, how did he get it all down there? That's the real question. Because
Through
I mean,
that
it
them
was
little
that
baby
much bread.
doors.
Yeah, it was that much bread. There's no way you can get all
And
that
some
shit
of them
down
was
there.
sitting on like crates and stuff. They was
Pallets and shit. Yeah.
the pallets,
See,
man. Like you got a forklift down there too. Like, yeah,
yeah,
he was wilding
way
for
too
real.
much, bro.
Hmm.
But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, but now I said all that to say, when install the quantum closet, it always has that blowback similar to how it was. I think it was in
Hmm.
episode 3. Was it 3 or 4? But blew
Yeah.
out the windows and everything. But it does that in that same room with all the cocaine and all that. So now everybody looks like they just came from ground zero with cocaine dust on them, though. For real, for real. And say that. So when Harcourt goes to the Argus building, she's hit by the drug dog, the K9
Looking
unit.
like
Like,
they
oh,
were looking
hold
like
on,
that
man.
scene from Scarface where Tony took his last
Yeah.
line.
Yes, sir. The whole table full of just
Right.
cocaine. Dusty face news, man. She walks in the building with the ashiest fit on, is all
Oh
cocaine on her,
man.
and the K9 unit gets her. But right before she walks into that office, Chris Peacemaker walks in the building like, yo. He looks there dead in their eye, like, oh, I know that's my hardcore that I really wanted. So now,
The hardcore was talking big shit to them too. Like I was like, man,
oh man.
she was
What
talking
else we get in this
extra
episode?
reckless.
Oh Lord, so yeah, and they're hatching their plan to, once they once the gang gets into that universe, obviously hardcore is at the at Argus, but everybody else splits up too because Vigilante wants to see himself so bad. That's all he kept saying. Well, maybe I should go find myself because I have to be best friends with Chris in this universe too. And you know what I mean? The whole time.
Laughing his
So
ass off
eventually,
the whole
right.
time.
Oh man, once
He
he
had
walked in the
me.
crib, he was rolling.
I was on the
Rolling.
floor with that. He said, "My
He
dad's
said, my
not
dad
gay."
ain't. He said, my dad is not gay in this universe. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
dude.
gosh, man.
Vigilante, he's a piece of work, bro. But he does eventually run into himself, and he's pretty much as advertised. They just start rattling off facts and things about themselves, and they're 100% in lockstep, except for that one
Man,
thing,
just like Zombieland, man.
bruh. They
It's
was
seen
locked
in
in.
Zombieland too.
Oh, I haven't seen Zombieland 2. I remember Zombieland 1. I'm
Okay,
trying
man,
to
you
think.
gotta watch it. As Zombieland 2 is hilarious.
Is it?
That's a good one too. The double
That one
tap.
got
That's what it's called.
what's what's his name? From White Man Can't Jump in there, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh
Um, I don't know why I was about
man,
to
wow.
call him Buddy Harrelson.
It's Woody, ain't it? It's
It's
Woody.
Woody,
There
but
we
I was gonna
go.
call him Buddy.
I was thinking of Michael Rappaport just to be 1,000. I'm like, man, that ain't
Oh my
Michael. Man.
gosh. Remy. So you thought of Remy.
Oh man, yeah. Oh man,
Oh my
but
goodness.
yeah, Vigilante meets himself, and he does. They having a good time, but the one thing they do not agree on is Brother Peacemaker. That Earth 2 Vigilante is like, nah, we hate that guy over here. We're not on that level. So yeah, that, and then poor Adebayo. Here's where the real kicker comes in.
They set her all the way up,
Oh
man.
man, the real kicker. First of all, she's out walking the streets, You
Soon as she
know,
said I'm
just
going
walking
for that
this.
walk,
You knew it was bad.
like,
Knew it was bad. Knew it was bad. Oh man, knew it was bad.
I wonder when the
But
last
she's
time
walking the
that. Go
streets and
ahead.
she started getting those neck turns. She started getting those full 360 neck turns. You know what I mean? Driving and they still locked in. Like, hold on, what is you? Did I just see a Negro? Did I just see a color down here?
They had to.
And yeah, bruh. It's like, hold on, like she was an endangered species that nobody had ever seen before. Like,
Mhm.
what? But come to find out, there's no people of color in
Mhm.
this
Not at all.
universe. I don't know how far that extends. There's clearly no people of color in any of the scenes. So I assume that's black folks, Mexicanos,
Mhm.
Ricans, everybody that has the melanin has
Mhm.
disappeared in this in this universe. The United States flag is not a United States flag. Well, I guess it is, but doesn't have the
The
stars and stripes.
colors. Mhm.
It has the colors, but it's a swastika and
Got the
stripes.
swastika on this joint.
Oh my goodness, Hitler won. Hitler's philosophies made through in this universe, guys.
Mm.
This is crazy. So not only did Chris go to a whole universe that he's living a lie in, uh, he went to the Hitler verse, man. He went
Mhm.
to they're waving the swastika with the red, white, and blue in this universe. That's diabolical. That's just absolutely diabolical. So I assume episode 7. Oh, I forgot one major part of this episode before we go. The Rick Flag thing.
Yeah.
Rick Flag is trying to get Peacemaker. He's trying to get
That's what they
at
call it. Ric
Peacemaker.
Flair.
Yeah, he's trying to his best. He's trying to call in every favor he has. So he pulls a big one and he goes to the jail and talks to the one and only
Lex.
Lex. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember the conversation very much,
I mean, the
but
conversation was basically like, how can I find, like, Rick knew he was in some other dimension, but
right,
he needed to know how to track it,
I
like
got you.
where to
There it
go.
is.
And Lex
Right.
gave him the gems with a promise of.
Yeah, I was about to say, what was the promise?
The promise was like making sure that he's taken care of, and not that he's gonna get out immediately, but
He'll get a slight lesser
almost on
lesser
some
time.
yeah, almost on some Suicide Squad type ish.
That's how these dudes always get out, man. The
Mm-hmm.
Lexes and you know what I mean, the kingpins and people of this nature. They always
Mm-hmm.
got one card in their back pocket, some sort of gnaw that it will prove
Mm-hmm.
useful to
Them
somebody,
gems.
and
Yep.
that's how they get out. They walk the streets again because they know too much. That's really what it is. They know too much,
Mm-hmm.
and powerful people know other powerful people, and those powerful
Mm-hmm.
people always need help. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's yeah. So yeah, episode 6 was a good one. I thought it wasn't the best episode for sure. Had some good things in it, some funny things in it, but I'm sure it's definitely throwing the alley oop to episode 7 and
Yeah.
moving beyond that. You know, we're in a racist.
Gun was in his bag on this
Man,
one
he
too.
was though, and
Yeah.
I know what Gunn is on. So he's really talking true life stuff when he made this
Subliminals,
Earth.
man.
He threw
He's
the
a
subliminal
subliminal
real hard.
criminal.
Yeah, so I know how Gunn does. This is going to be it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to watch it. I will watch it this evening. Um, I will say I will hop on a live later on and talk about it, but I'd be lying if I was going to guarantee that one. But if I do get a little froggy, I might just go up. You know what I mean? Just hop on, just to see what it is, you know.
All
Because
right.
if it's one of them episodes, we might just have to talk. You know what I'm saying? Just have to talk it out.
Mm-hmm.
But anything else on episode 6, bro? What are you looking forward to episode 7, maybe? Before we get out of
Um,
here.
Definitely looking forward to see how Chris gets out of this one when he knows his real people is in danger.
Mhm.
Um, and also the other thing that we um, learned too in episode 6 is that Chris's father, well, the dead Chris's father,
Mhm.
now knows because the cat is out of the bag that this
Yes,
Chris is
that's true.
basically an imposter and that he
That's right.
killed the other Chris.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
a
yeah.
whole lot of snitching in that one little quick scene. So I'm I can't wait to see that interaction, man. Like whenever they like run into each other, because it's gonna happen, and just see
Yeah.
what goes down. Because you know the
Good
other
Chris. Oh,
vigilante is gonna be pulling up too, so it's gonna be a battle. Is what it's gonna be.
man.
I can't wait to see it. I think
Hey,
Chris gonna end
that's
up killing
real.
his brother again.
I was
Seriously.
coming to that. Is Chris going to
Hmm.
have to kill his family again, like both of
Hmm.
their asses? Because
He's
I
gonna have
would
to
I
kill
would
his
imagine he would
family
kill pops.
for his homies. He's gonna have to. You know.
Vigilante kill vigilante. That is the real too. Because
Mm.
he's just absolutely nuts. He'll think it's cool that he's killing himself. Probably.
Hmm.
Vigilante is just like that. But I think you're right, man. We're going to get a universal battle, a mirror
I think when
match.
they get back, that's when Rick Flag is gonna be waiting on
Waiting.
him with the coke,
Maybe Rick Flag, if
sprayed
he gets
everywhere.
the, you said what? You said with the
With the
coke?
coke, with the coke sprayed everywhere. The dust.
Dust
I know that
everywhere,
room got dust everywhere. I know it's just
bruh. Hope moms don't go in his room. That's all I'm gonna say. Hope moms don't go in there.
she gonna
She's gonna have
be
the high of her life.
cooked. Right.
The high of her life. For real, for real. Man, I am truly concerned about Chris now that you say that. I wasn't even trying to put all that in the forefront, but dang, that man might kill his
Hmm.
family for the second time.
Hmm.
Ugh,
It's gonna happen.
man. Third, dang, bro. That's
It's gonna
craziness. But
happen.
well, we'll see, man. Episode 7 is airing right now. Started it came on like about 45 minutes ago. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna jump on that. Monday,
I'm gonna
Thursday night
tap in
football is
too.
going down right now. Have you checked the score on Thursday night football?
Nah, I looked at it right before we got on. 7-0.
Was it?
49ers.
Let's see. Let's check it out
Two
real
3 and
quick.
1 team, same division. So we got
San
a lot of
Fran is
meaning.
up 17-7 right now. Third quarter just started. So
That means their defense is cooking because the Rams is nice on. Oh,
yeah. Rams got the rock right now. They're
Rams
currently
nice
in
on
enemy
defense too.
territory. So I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see. That should be a good game to fall up into here in a minute. I'm definitely gonna
yeah,
peep it out. Excuse me.
yeah. We shall see.
No doubt. Well, next week, next Thursday, we'll definitely be talking Peacemaker. Hopefully, we'll cook up another show for you guys as far as live goes here next couple days, maybe. And some other stuff we would like to talk about. Maybe get our guy Bruce on here, get us some top 5 love in here, see what happens. But for those who did check us out today and watch the show, we appreciate it. Mama Bear, as always, holding us down in the chat. My
Absolutely.
cousin Eric, appreciate you
For
tuning
tapping in,
in.
Eric.
Indeed. Whoever else tapped in, we appreciate you watching. I hope this is the type of content you like, because this is what you're gonna get. This is what we do. We talk
Mm-hmm.
about it, we laugh about it, try to break it
Mm-hmm.
down as much as possible. We're not Eric Voss, but we having fun and we
Nah,
just
nah.
do what we
We
love,
definitely
man.
ain't boss.
Nah, we ain't got time to be Voss. That's his job to
Nah,
be
you gotta
Voss.
have a whole squad to be boss. You know,
That's facts.
That's his.
That's
He makes a living off
1000%
of it.
facts. Yes. And we appreciate him though, because he gives us so
Mm-hmm.
many jewels
Facts.
and
Facts.
arms us with some knowledge to get on this show and be confident about what we talking about sometimes. So
Mm-hmm.
we appreciate you, Voss. As a matter of fact, we'll probably be breaking down some of your videos in the near future. I kind of like the one
Yep.
he did about Marvel Zombies. He just did
Mm-hmm.
another one. I think it was today or yesterday.
Yesterday,
Like,
like
yeah,
like
the 20
20.
facts. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
watched some of that, and it's important stuff though.
I need to watch it. I need to watch the last
Hmm.
two he dropped. Actually.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. 20 facts that zombies pretty much confirmed about the MCU. that we might have not known before. So it's pretty sweet. Other than that, man, once again, appreciate you all tuning in. We are the Runtime Travelers, formerly known as the Jason Files and Simply Marvelous. You can still check us out on Simply Marvelous, but we prefer you come over here and run on Runtime Champions and follow us. But any eyeballs, we'll take them and we appreciate them. J Camp, anything else to say to the people before we tap out of this piece?
No, you pretty much said it well. I mean, we appreciate Mama
Mm-hmm.
Bear tapping in with
Yes,
us and keeping that conversation going and lively as always.
always.
Like I said, we'll tap in with Nightmare, the next
Yep.
rip, and looking forward to seeing this Peacemaker episode 7.
Facts. Indeed, man. Well, to everybody, we appreciate y'all. I'm going to say peace. We are out of here. We'll see you next time on the Runtime Traveler Show 1000.
Who is that? Runtime. Runtime.
It's the Runtime
Hey,
Travelers.
seriously, what we watching today?